It's over. The Philadelphia Eagles have won Super Bowl 59.
Ready, down, put.
Hello? You play to win the game. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It's Monday. It's the Playcall Sheet. I'm Dale. We got Metawatt in the house.
02135. Just know that.
All right. Coach Lee in the house.
What's the damn deal, Dale?
All right. What's up, Mike? How y'all doing out there tonight, man? Football is back, baby. I got to spend the weekend watching football on my couch like a man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, man. It was a good weekend, man. Did you guys enjoy y'all weekend?
Absolutely.
I enjoyed my weekend, man. Shout out to my man Jermaine in the East Boston community. Had a team. We played in the high school tournament. Fell short in the semis. Shout out to Big Man, in the Hundo event. Shout out to the city too. Shout out to Crew Love, man. Crew Love 3-day activity basketball wise, man. Not only playing basketball but celebrating greats in the city. You got your city games, you know what I'm saying, where cities lock up against each other. So it was pretty dope. So shout out to everything I did this weekend. I'm here with you guys tonight. That means I didn't consume a lot of alcohol.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. So,
Like, share, subscribe. SCWF TV.
Absolutely. You hear about Myles Garrett getting pulled over, going 160. Apparently, like, the cops just have it in for the Browns, and they trying to make their quota on the Browns because they keep clocking the door. Now they got Myles. Brandon says he was going too many miles per hour.
Hit you with the jokes.
All right. Coming for your title, Mike.
Yes, indeed. So, let's get into it, man. The top 25 AP poll has been released. Last week we talked about the coaches poll. And Took was like, same thing. It's not. Coaches poll voted on by coaches. AP polls voted on by the AP Associated Writers.
The Associated Press.
That's how it goes too. So we see a little bit of a shakeup. And number 2, Ohio State is not number 2 in the AP, is number 3.
That's wild. Where's Jake?
They've swapped with Penn State. I wonder how Jake feels about that. He's not here, so up.
Speak of the devil, he shall appear.
Play his music.
What did I do? What I do?
Right in time.
Oh, nice.
Right in time for.
So how do you feel about being number 3 instead of number 2 in the AP poll here?
Well, number 2 stinks, so number 3 ain't bad. I'll take it.
Okay.
That was a dad joke. Laugh, people. Come on. Gosh.
I mean, number 3 stinks too, though. Yuck.
I've never number 3'd before, but that's interesting to know.
You've never thrown up?
No.
That's number 3.
You don't, not at the same time? That's crazy.
Not the same. What? Who said anything about the same? This kind of hand. Move forward.
Yeah. I think you didn't get the nauseous since everybody's throwing jokes out to start tonight. I don't think you got me when I said the same poll. I know the AP and the AP poll and the other polls, the difference. But the difference is not the difference that I want to see. BC is not ranked in the top 25. And that's what I mean by this poll being the same. You see the same guys, different number splits, whatever the case is. Hey, they got it right. I'm going to say it like I said last week. They got it right.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Jake Whitey.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
It was awesome that he sung it. I don't know why he sung it, but it was amazing.
It was great. It deserves to be sung, you know.
I really hope, Tug, I really hope you were the one that clapped for that. I appreciate that. Whoever did it.
Well, that was me.
Oh,
I did it all. I did it all.
For himself. Did everything, laugh track, all of it.
Yes. Also, Florida has not been placed. I'm sorry. Florida is number what? Number 9 here? What number is that? I can't
know.
15.
There we go.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Willie? You're trying to disrespect your team.
I'm not worried about it.
No. Look, I corrected myself quickly. Number 15. And
you're number 9.
Is number 9.
Go Tigers.
So that brings us back around to number 1, Texas.
You like that?
Top coach.
You like that?
Look at Coach trying to be excited about that.
Hey, you know how I feel about that number 1 ranking, man. Not a big fan of it. I guess it comes with the territory.
You feel the same way about number 1 picks too? Jesus Christ.
Oh no, that's different.
Nah, you keep getting them in fantasy. I don't know how this has happened. How many leagues are you gonna win?
I don't know. That was the case last year, but I didn't win.
Are you gonna change it up though? Are you gonna take a different first pick in each draft?
Absolutely. No CMC.
You're gonna pick Barkley and be in the same spot probably.
Who's gonna slip out the AP top 10 first? Texas, Ohio State, or LSU?
I'd rather be.
Who gets? What about Florida?
I mean, Florida's 15. I mean, they technically got to get in the top 10. It would be dope if they was. It'd be dope right now if they was, because they'll be in the discussion. But I'm just.
I thought you said top 25. My bad.
If I'm not mistaken, Notre Dame's got a tough game to start the season. I think they're bounced first.
Well, that brings us to a good discussion here about week 1 matchups, because there are several pretty good week 1 matchups that are all in the top 10.
Nut cutting time.
That's right. Texas got to go up against Ohio State, Clemson against LSU, Notre Dame versus Miami. So yes, Tuke. Which one?
So Clemson, shit. I mean, no, LSU gonna be first.
Okay, so all you guys are here. Gonna be that LSU.
So now you got to look at the schedule to see which days.
You want to know how Nuss is doing. How's Nuss? We'll find out how Nuss is doing later, but that's gonna dictate that game ultimately. Because if Clemson's coming in with a better driven offense, then that guy on the other side got to be ready for that. I would say LSU, but only because they're at 9 right now. If they win, they're hoping for a couple of teams to slip week 1. But the game between Texas and Ohio State, team will still probably be in the top 5. Ohio State will probably still be 5, maybe 6 if anything. So I would say LSU. It's pretty easy, but I mean, maybe LSU doesn't lose. I'm not going to say they lose this game against Clemson. I'm just going to say overall, weeks ahead.
What about Miami?
Miami, Notre Dame. Notre Dame's coming in right now with a lot of juice from last year, motivated to this year. Hella talent over there. They got a bunch of kids who are sons of former greats. Now, I'm not saying that
not playing until next year.
Team. But that regime coming in and what they had last year, I think they're the favorites going into this game. Got to see how Beck does with Miami. We've kind of seen what he was at Georgia. For the ACC sake, he'll be good there, but this is not an ACC game right here. This is a game against an independent school. And if you beat Notre Dame, the independent school, maybe there's one reason why Notre Dame shouldn't be in the BCS playoff. But it has to be at least 3 reasons why. I feel like Notre Dame loses like 3 times, they're done. But I don't think they'll lose it.
Okay. Anybody else want to answer that question?
Yeah, I do think that Notre Dame will be the one to drop the ball week 1 for sure because they're going to Miami. They're playing in Miami's house, and this is Beck's, put up or shut up time to show that he's still a starting quarterback, good enough for the NCAA. And I think Notre Dame's going in there overhyped like normal, and I think the Golden Domers are going to drop to about 14th or 15th once they lose this.
Okay.
I'm on the
All
fence.
right. Well, what'd you say?
I'm on the fence.
Okay.
You know how I feel about the top matchup. I'm not going in with any type of confidence, with caution and concern.
It's a huge drop off for Notre Dame, Jake. 15. Jeez.
Yeah, but I would think. I don't know. I don't believe in Beck like that. I think he was a product of the team that he had around him in Georgia. He got exposed, sitting target. He got exposed in the UT game. And I think it's the middle game with the uncertainty of Nuss and his health. If Nuss is not in there, it's going to be a long day for LSU.
I think only 3 of these teams can drop out of the top 10.
Okay.
Clemson loses out if they're out of the top 10. Ohio State might be out of the top 10. They lose.
This is just a preseason ranking, right? So if, let's say, Texas or Ohio State's, that game just is lopsided one way or the other.
They're not going to jump out of the top 10.
What if they overcorrect the next time?
They won't.
I mean, anything's possible, but I don't see it happening. Those are 2 good teams, 2 really good teams. You don't deserve to lose for losing to a good team like that. Yeah, that much for losing to a good team.
Nothing says that you're not a good team.
I mean, sure. If you're gonna pick the extremes, then sure we can have that.
Really.
That was my example.
Again,
when's the last time you saw a number 1 or number 3 team lose 63-0? Just let me know. I'll wait.
This is just a preseason.
Well, I mean, the TCU and Michigan didn't go so well, or whatever that game was that went in the national championship game, but that was never story. No, I don't see the first matchup. I don't see either of the 2 dropping out of the top 10, depending on who loses. And I don't think it's going to be lopsided. I think it's going to be a close game. I think the lowest that they'd fall, Texas or Ohio State, would end up being to the 7th spot. That's the lowest I'd see either of them fall. I don't think either of them would drop out of the top 10 from a loss. LSU and Miami, obviously, because they're already on the fringe, and Clemson and Notre Dame are up there. But if they lose, they're losing to a team that is ranked behind them, considered an upset either way because it's a team ranked lower than them. But I do kind of agree with what Will said about – I do agree with Will saying that you're losing to a good team, though, so you shouldn't really be fully punished for that. But I think Notre Dame –
took these games early.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But I don't think either of the 2 top 3 teams are going to fall out of the top 10 for losing that game.
I think people realize now that, because of the parity or alleged parity, that you could schedule these games early and bounce back from them if you lose them and still make the playoff. So I think we're going to see a lot more good games early on in the season. Exhibit A.
So last year's preseason AP poll started off with Georgia, Ohio State, Oregon, Texas, Alabama.
Damn, that was wishful thinking.
Yeah. For sure, without the Capitan.
Okay.
Yeah.
What team? So what team is Alabama this year? In the top 5 right now?
They're in the top 10 now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're number 8.
I'm talking about the top 5 right now. We said Alabama was wishful thinking last year. Who's wishful thinking right now?
Oh, who's wishful thinking here?
I think Georgia.
Well, yeah, me too. I just don't know the quarterback play, what it's going to be like.
And they lost a lot on both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm. A lot of NFL guys on that team.
Some of those guys were 2-year starters from national championship teams.
And honestly, the offense wasn't crazy last year.
Nah.
So, there's that part.
Hey, what about Ohio State?
Ohio lost a lot, but they also have a lot to lose. So,
who's the quarterback?
Yeah, big on the quarterback part. So they
Is
seem to
there
produce.
a
I
question
like
mark
the
there?
guys they brought in. It's all about Julian. Like we said this, it all hinges on Julian saying.
And they're doing the same exact thing they did last year with Devin Brown and or 2 years ago when what they were doing with Devin Brown and Kyle McCord. They're not naming a starter. We're not going to get a starter until the week of the game. It's either going to be Julian Sain or Lincoln Keenholz. And the problem is Ryan Day is not being specific at all. He's saying they're both looking really good. They're both hitting everything they're supposed to be hitting. We're going to come to a decision within the coming weeks. Well, the coming weeks is the game, Ryan. Can we come up with a quarterback, please?
Yeah, I'm not smelling that.
Who's that for? Just so the fans can know? I wouldn't tell nobody until kickoff.
I'm not smelling that. I'm sorry, I'm not smelling that, and I only say this because, yes, you want to be secret agent, secret eye about who's starting, but this could be one or two reasons. Because, like you said, well, you won't tell nobody who's starting because you want the surprise to still be in.
Mm-hmm.
But do you really know who the QB is? This is 1 versus 2 based on last week's polls. We'll take the 1 versus 3, but you gotta know who your QB is for week 1. I'm not paying too much.
Who said they don't know?
That's the thing. Ryan Day probably already knows. He just isn't going to release it.
Right.
No. Understandable and all that. But
team knows.
No, he's not the first coach, and we'll go into it later. He's not the first coach stating that he doesn't know who's going to start, and there's reasons why. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, as a guy coming in, is it this fandom and you don't want to tell the fans, or you don't really know who to start because this is a guy we mentioned last year. His job on the line. His job might be on the line. Are they sure that they got the QB for week 1? Let's see. But the fact that they don't got it right now, to me, I'm not smelling it. Anybody else can disagree with me. But
no, see, the crazy thing about what you're saying, too, is that when it came down to a battle between Kyle McCord and Devin Brown, we all knew Kyle McCord was going to be the starting quarterback because Devin Brown's he doesn't throw the ball. They literally run him on gadgets. He only runs. He never throws. But when it comes to Keenholz and Sain, they're both really good quarterbacks. Lincoln Keenholz is a little bit more athletic. Julian Sain is we haven't seen it yet, but he's a little bit more accurate according to scrimmages and practices. We really don't know this time who the quarterback is. That's why Ohio State fans are breathing a little heavy because we knew Kyle McCord was going to be the quarterback. We don't know this year at all.
Okay.
They knows.
They know.
Go ahead
but
and continue
right.
with your update on Ohio State, Jake.
He just did it.
This is now your segment.
Well, you can skip this one. He just handled it.
Yeah, I just did the whole segment. It's basically the only update I got is that we have no update on the quarterback.
Okay. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate that. Let's move to Texas, which we were originally scheduled to start off with. Let's go to Coach.
Why you got to come to Coach, man? No, man.
Number one.
Yeah, we want to hear that. It's voodoo, man. We want to talk about that.
He was number 1.
What?
Uno.
So they had the first scrimmage this past Saturday, I believe, but it was close to the bubble. From not as expected, I don't know if it's a good sign or a bad sign, but reports from the scrimmage were that the defense dominated. The defensive line was just getting all types of pressure, which is expected. I'm pretty much practically a brand new line, and it studs across that defensive front. I will probably say had a couple of minor injuries. Freshman tight end Nick Townsend came nicked up. Nick Brooks, freshman offensive tackle. He left the scrimmage with right leg. Both of them left with right leg injuries, rather. But they did return later on that day. So a little nicks and pains. But some other standout stuff. Marad Watson. Transfer from Syracuse. A former freshman All-American. First 2 practices, he's impressed. They said he is expected to be a disruptive force on the defensive line. And right now, he is competing for the starting defensive tackle position that Alfred Collins kid who went to the draft.
What's the classification again?
What's his who?
Classification?
He's a junior.
Okay.
Ron Wingo. We talked about him on there before. He dominated during the scrimmage. The 1+ on the offensive side of the ball. He was just all over the field. Couldn't be contained. But we did lose Andre Kojo. He was competing to be the right tackle. He was last couple of years he's been a backup, but he's competing this year. But he's lost for the season. So Nick Brooks is in there right now. He's a true freshman.
Damn.
Linebackers Anthony Hill, safety Michael Taffy, and yours truly, that Duncanville Panther Colin Simmons. They've both been named to the watch list for the Chuck McNair Award. They got a tight end, I think, from Stanford, Jake Andreas. He's been named a Mackey Award and Bilenikov Award watch list. Just transferred in this year. And, of course, Manning's on the David O'Brien watch list. Now, we're 2.5-point favorites against Ohio State in the horseshoe.
Wow.
It's going to be tough.
Wow.
And two first. It's the first time in school history that Texas has opened the season as a number one. And also, this is the first time in college football history that a number one AP team is an underdog in week 1.
Wait. I thought you said you were a road favorite.
No. We're underdogs. My bad if I say favorite. We're underdogs.
Okay. All right. But that makes sense. But it's just a 2.5-point favorite, right?
Yes.
Okay. So typically home field is 3 points. So they give y'all half a point.
That's fool's gold.
Saying y'all a half a point better on a neutral field. So yeah, okay.
Who's go? Pretty much a brand new offensive line.
Right.
Brand new starter behind the center. Yeah. We're gonna have to be carried by the defense, definitely, especially in the early parts of the season, I think. Yeah. As far as recruiting updates, are we talking about that too?
Sure. You got on Texas.
Our 26 class is already anticipated to be ahead of our 25 class at the same time this year. I'm sorry, same time last year, rather.
Okay.
We got some targeted players that we're pursuing right now. A safety, Devin Benjamin, Jack Kroll, an edge rusher, and we're trying to flip some guys. We're trying to snake a guy. He's a Michigan commit. Malachi Lee, LSU commit, Trent Henderson, Oregon commit, Jalen Lott, and Tennessee, Braden Rose. Now, talk about our top prospects. It's still Dale Bell, quarterback, and linebacker Tyler Atkinson. And we've already have a 2027 target. Westwood quarterback, Kevion Bryant, has emerged as the top target for the 2027 year. So,
all right,
let's start churning them out, baby.
There we go. That's the Texas update. Let's see what we got next. Oh, we're going to LSU update. LSU. It ain't camp until some LSU running back is charged with a felony. So LSU running back JT Linsey is a freshman. Yeah.
Careful, that might have been what he was doing.
He was arrested for allegedly hiding 2 murder suspects in his dorm for nearly 2 weeks. The cops also found multiple guns, including 2 AR-15s in his room. Lindsey's attorney, Chris Perrette, maintains that his client is innocent, claiming the football player was unaware his friends were murder suspects. JT Linsey is adamant that he is innocent of any alleged criminal misconduct and any allegations of wrongdoing against him. He is fully cooperating with authorities police and looks forward to clearing his name as quickly as possible, said Perret. He was unaware the individuals arrested had committed any crimes, that they've been accused of any crimes, or that they were been wanted for the police for questioning when he allowed them to stay in his apartment. Had he known the individuals were accused of crimes or wanted by the police, he would not have allowed them into his apartment or associated with them in any manner. That is the official statement from JT Linsey's attorney. So here's the issue. This dude could be 100% innocent, but because he's charged with a felony, he has to be suspended according to LSU policy. And this has already happened to a running back a couple years ago. Trey Holly, he had to transfer to Southern University in Baton Rouge so he could play football because he's been suspended for 2 years because he's accused of a felony. He has not been able to get into court because Louisiana's justice system sucks. Right now, he's currently awaiting to get into court.
Right.
And the courthouse AC is broken, which is the reason he can't get a court date. So they had to push back everything until the AC gets fixed.
That's wild.
It is beyond bananas. So that's what's going on. Hopefully JT Linsey won't have to deal with the same kind of situation Trey Holly did.
First off, shout out to the lawyer. Shout out to him too, I guess, knowing that this is your career and these friends of yours are criminals, and even if you did know, you're gonna act like you don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you'll see him in the neighborhood again, depending on how this goes. Yeah, I don't believe anything the lawyer's saying, but he's a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lie at some points for your guy. Your guy knew those dudes were criminals, and he did the. Hey, I'm not mad at him because I would have did the same for my homies. Not thinking over my head. Then something happens, and now I'm in the crime. Come hiding them, man. You're hiding fugitives in the crib at LSU, a prestige school, and you got a gun factory over there. What? Come on. Tell me you don't know. Tell me you don't know.
We'll see what happens. Innocent until proven guilty, as the American way. To continue, what'd you say?
That's the part that's hard. Though. I think his nickname is Quick Six. Quick Six wasn't thinking quickly. Two things. It is going to look very bad if it goes to a jury that he had firearms in this apartment.
Right.
Several firearms, high capacity firearms, and try to say that you didn't know. So unfortunately, sometimes you're guilty by association. Second thing is, I don't know what is he a freshman, sophomore?
Freshman.
You're going to a very prestigious program. You've got the opportunity to change not only your life potentially, but your family. You got to quit hanging around knuckleheads. You've got too much to lose. That's the part that's frustrating when you see these young men that get the opportunities and they throw it away, that they still trying to keep it real. Bump that, man. I'm trying to keep my wallet real. I'm trying to keep them zeros in my bank account real. Y'all just had to talk about me. Man, look at that. Oh, ass dude riding in that Bentley.
He got fired on his day off. It's crazy.
Got to do better, young man. Got to do better.
So, all right, to continue the LSU update, let's get to the practice field because that's where the LSU Tigers could be found this weekend.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
I've been trying to get that in forever, okay?
Finally did
So, the August 9th practice. This is the practice after the rumors of the death of Garrett Nussmeier's knee. So, Brian Kelly came out and said, hey, the man is okay. He's got tendinitis in his knee. He's been having it. He's going to deal with it. That's it. So he was there at practice on the 9th, wearing a sleeve on the knee, but fully participated in drills. He showed good mobility, even making a run during a team period. So that to me, that looks fine to me. I saw him throw a nice pass. I'm good with it. I'm perfectly okay with the dust knee thing. Offensive line showed some improvement. They have been struggling with penalties, though. You'll see them win some one-on-one matchups, but lose, full team drills, that kind of thing. But defense always ahead of the offense. At quarterback, we're seeing some versatility with second-year guy Juwan Johnson. He's been taking some snaps at quarterback, also at running back, showing some versatility. He played running back last year for LSU, scored a touchdown, real speedy guy, and maybe this can be one of the answers to the struggling running game by having him back there in a Wildcat and that sort of thing, which is what they're showcasing in practice right now. The receivers struggled. What you say?
This man is diabolical. The answers to your running problems it's already there. Give him the ball.
I'm not about to do this again. Receivers struggling. We had some guys drop a few balls, Jelani Watkins and Barry and Brown on that day. Let's see, on the 11th, we did about 45 minutes indoors. Nuss still looking good, going through drills at full speed. Joe Sloan, again, talking about the running game, aiming to improve the performance of the running game by experimenting with different formations and how to, enhance the running attack there. So I'm glad to hear the focus and I thought what we lacked a lot of since Brian Kelly's been here in the offense. The running game is not very creative at all. And I'm saying this just because I watch a lot of different motions and stuff create different gaps in the running scheme, and we were not doing that. So I'm assuming this is part of the things that Joe Sloan's going to be working on. Like I said, it seems to Wildcat, different things like that. So also Caden Durb, second year. I'm loving that. The coaches are saying how far along he is compared to this time last year. So I love to hear it. Okay, now y'all can talk.
Brian Kelly gonna get fired, right?
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead. What else?
And the reason being, I saw an article today where they said that Caden Durham, and I'm not being a homer. I'm just going based on talent. But he's saying that Caden Durham, like you just said, is grabbing his attention. Duh. If you got to come out and say that, he should have just came out and said, what you just said, that he's further along this year than last year, and we're looking forward to his contribution to the team this year. Not, he don't caught my eye. So you weren't paying attention last year?
What the fuck was you doing?
Hey,
he's the old coach.
Yeah.
I mean,
I hope that you guys slay the whole SEC deal. Saying that to you. If Vandy don't do it, LSU guys do it. If I gotta hit you guys busting you up and busting your team up and having good praise and you guys over here struggling, gonna be a long season for you, Dale. But I got high hopes.
Speaking of Vandy, have y'all watched the SEC Any Given Saturday on Netflix?
No.
It has been really, really interesting. They went to Vandy. They started talking to the coach. The coach was like, the first, I don't know, month or so, the team weren't like showing up to meetings. It's like they had gotten beaten down so much mentally. They had no hope for winning. Like, this guy really had to rebuild all of that, bro. It's fantastic.
It's going great.
It really has, bro.
only one or two things can happen. They can continue to grow, or they can become Vandy again.
Yeah, man.
we're gonna have
check
to that for sure.
Check it out. Highly recommended. So let's talk BC.
BC open the season at the crib August 30th against Fordham. Now my questions about Fordham have been answered. I've looked at some questions beforehand. They are a D1 school, but if we think BC can't get into a national championship game, they're never going to get in there. They play in the Atlantic 10, so that's who we'll be playing against. August 9th, very good day. That was Saturday. Seemed like a lot of things happened. And what happened as well was the Boston College team scrimmage that went down. 120 plays. BC has a Ohio State problem, as we mentioned earlier, with the 2 QB situation. Situation between two. Got Grayson James, who finished out strong in replacement of Castellanos last year. Got 3 or 4 and then was able to get them to a reasonable bowl, which we lost by 5 to Nebraska. So Grayson James is the guy that we think will be starting. And then there's the guy that Bill O'Brien says maybe he can start. And that is Dylan Longren. He's a former 4-star recruit from Alabama. Most people would say, hey, you might want to go with that guy. But Bill O'Brien has stated that he does have a pretty situation going on. And that depending on certain play calls and stuff during the season, you may can see both of these guys play, which is short for the first guy, I think, which is James, is going to start. And Longren will be behind him. And him being a former Alabama guy, can't wait for him to play. But Bill O'Brien did say, in quote, it's not like the decision is easy. They're both good. They're both going to play. Now, we won't alternate them. One guy will start, but they may another things that whichever backup can do, basically, like I said, the play calling responsibilities based on what they're calling. Both backups have a chance to play. Both guys have done really well. Both guys have made some plays. Both guys have made some plays that they would like to have back, but eventually we will name it. And that's in quote there. A lot of conglomerate going on. Obviously, teams are getting ready for the season. But offensive lineman Kevin Klein on the team's overall attributes and overall, high bird to the game, at which you mentioned with Vandy, took for those guys to, want to participate. You had to get them to participate because for years they stuck. And BC was kind of on the same boat. But Kevin Klein says, man, this team shows this much love, togetherness. We're really just one big family. This is the closest I've seen any team. And we're counting down the days to our first game. I'm counting down the days to the first game. We want to see BC make some noise and things like that. And I mentioned that they did play a couple scrimmages, 7-on-7. Like I said, James and Logren was able to show off their spectacular magic. Grayson James in the 7-on-7 connected with wide receiver Reed Harris on the deep route with CB Max Tucker in coverage. Also played 11-on-11 scrimmage. And then they was really getting it on both sides of the ball. So they continued after the 7-7. They continued for the rest of the day with 11-on-11s. It's basically a 50-50 split between the QBs. I don't like it. I just mentioned what I say. I'm not smelling it. Right. But I think that the route they're going to go because it's my team. Jake mentioned a few moments ago at Ohio State that maybe they don't really know who the guy is. And that's my thing. Like, you don't really know the guy. I kind of know where BC's going, And I kind of know what BC's probably going to end up at. But we don't want them to be bad to have to turn to the backup. Pretty much. That's BC update. Let's go Eagles.
There we go. BC. Now let's go to Florida.
No news. No, I'm kidding. We apparently we just locked up Frisco's own Davion Groschi, receiver, 4-star receiver, ranked number 6 in his class. That's something that's to look forward to next year, hopefully. It's a commitment. You know how those go. Yeah. You know how I feel about those, just verbal.
Sign that paper.
Lagway still worried about the calf, but Billy Napier isn't really worried about it. We should be okay on schedule for him to start when the season begins.
Lagway highly featured in the Netflix any given Saturday,
as he should be.
Already
remain dated. Yeah. We got a bunch of bumps and bruises. Nothing that I'm worried about for the beginning of the season, though. And but we did get to see some of the backups, and not excited about the backups. So Lagway better stay healthy. But I did like the athleticism, little things we saw out of Trammell Jones, I believe his name is. Let me make sure I get that right. Yeah, Trammell Jones Jr.
Okay.
Freshman QB. Where is he from, actually? That's a good question. Trammell Jones out of Jacksonville, Florida.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hamstring surgery?
Cool.
Creon Webb?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't never heard nobody have a hamstring surgery before.
I try to only talk about the
bad.
Sounds extremely painful.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Vernell to start this year, but it looks like he might. So he might be the slot or second string for whoever is at the X or Y, because he is. Yeah, he's showing off. He's fast as hell. We knew that much, but I didn't expect the route running and hands to be at the level that they're at right now. Woo woo! Didn't even know that one. Nice. Shout out to Jake Slaughter.
Woo woo.
All right.
But yeah, nothing too much. Nothing too crazy. Just a lot of ifs and buts, like it always is this time of year.
That'll work, man. All right, let's get to NFL because preseason has started. Now, first, before
I know what the first story better be.
Preseason. No. We got to lay down some ground rules first, okay? Because it's preseason, and with preseason, there's an evaluation guide, okay?
Yeah.
Because if the guy you like does well, all right, I told you he was good.
Yeah. 100%. This is a great metric here. It
really is.
This is exactly how it happens. And it's and the worst part about it is everyone knows that this is gonna happen, and then we all just do it. It's just crazy. This is the madness that sports create.
We all do it, bro. We all do it.
Sitting here talking shit for the preseason.
So keep this in mind when we go through preseason talk here, okay?
Yes.
All right, so we starting off.
Thank you for putting this up there, though, because I would start everything I have to say about the preseason. I will preface by saying, yes, I also don't think it matters. But there is some things you can see. Talk about Jimbo Fisher. What happened to Jimbo Fisher?
No, we cut him because it was long. Critics have been hushed, or have they? But Shedeur Sanders made a strong impression with his NFL debut with the Cleveland Browns, completing 14 to 23 for 138 yards and throwing 2 touchdown passes. The one he threw to the dude in the back of the end zone where he threaded the needle I was like, damn.
How was you again, Dale?
Damn.
Boom.
Hey,
I'll let Toot go because Toot want to go. He's been waiting for this, so let him go.
I ain't waiting for anything. I told y'all after the draft what went down, and that's what he showed on Friday night. That it's not the play. It's not the play. And I'm not gonna say that an A+ game. It's the reason. It's the reason. It's the reason of the flash and the glare and all this stuff. That's what it is. And that's why he dropped. But now he has to play in the gauntlet. And the first part of the gauntlet is you gotta come out here and perform. Came out here and perform, man. He didn't hurt no critics yet. It's week 1 of the preseason. But I feel like he's gonna continue to grow. One thing we're not gonna do, and it's been proven until it's not proven, can't bet on the Sanders, man. Can't bet on him. To lose, at least.
But yeah, it's good to see him be able to play the position on this level. That's what we got out of it. I didn't see nothing that was like, oh my God, no, nothing like that. But I saw, oh shit, like he got rid of the ball, he got it out of his hands, he didn't hold on to it. When he did break the pocket, he looked to pass. What happened?
Sometimes he held on to it. Sometimes,
yeah, a little bit. That's still gonna be. It's when you think you can create, but he's gonna learn real quick that he's not gonna be able to create too much on this level. He's not fast enough. Like he's more athletic than like the prototype quarterback we used to see.
yes.
But like he is middle of the road for quarterbacks these days. So like
Lamar,
in terms of speed. So, but it's not just about speed though. He knows where to be in the pocket. He knows when to step up. He is not new to throwing the ball with people in his face. He did it the entire time he was at Colorado. That's literally all he ever did was have to throw with people in his face because that line wasn't that great. The defenses weren't either, but still. But yeah, look, the number one takeaway that I came away from all of this is that I felt more confident today than I did the day before going into the game. Just more confident. He looks like he could play. He looked comfortable. That was the most important thing. And that gold chain was crazy. Straight out of his dad's closet, man. I like that.
Yep. All right. Anybody else got anything on Shedeur?
He was on the sideline. That chain like it was glowing. Like literally like it was lit up by like LED lights. Crazy.
I'm liking how he showed up, how he performed. Confidence. He won't admit it because Sanders would never admit a confidence issue, but I think his confidence might have got taxed a little bit by how the draft ended up. So this is good for him. And I think we kind of mentioned it last week when we got word that he was going to start this past week that felt like it was a setup. He hadn't had any reps, and you're throwing him out there the first preseason game of the season. I'm glad he answered the way he did.
And guess
they
what?
had him fourth string, bro. That's messed up, bro. And then threw him in there.
To be fair, though, it was against the Panthers, also a fourth string team. Just so like.
And guess what? Guess who didn't get no first team reps today?
He didn't again.
He's still fourth string.
Still fourth. But like I said, you can be fourth until you can't be fourth no more. And then Cleveland, gonna go fall down all the way to 4. Wait your time.
That's the thing, though. Like a locker room will take care of that. If they see in practice that he does not belong fourth string, that he's doing the job, the locker will take care of that because they'll start quitting on the coach, and then they'll have to play him.
Yeah,
that's the same thing that happened with Troy Aikman and Steve Walsh.
Locker room was like,
teammates.
You just know it was Michael. Like he was like, this ain't happening. Yeah, he ain't throwing to me.
And he was a Miami guy. He played for Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
But like you say, the locker room they're gonna let the coaching staff know.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all found some suckers and saints and souls.
All you gotta go is go tell Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett to go over there. He just got them for some millions this year.
Dale, as a Saints fan, how will y'all handle this if this young man goes? I'm just throwing a hypothetical out there.
No.
He's all pro. Not necessarily even winning the Super Bowl, but he takes his team to conference championship games. How would
No,
y'all?
if he's successful and the guy that we drafted is not, like, yeah, it's you're gonna hear about it forever. Like that's it. Because
As you should, Tyler.
yeah, because they decided, yo, we're really smart. We about to take this kid nobody ever heard of.
Y'all picked all shucks.
You know, like what?
Oh, shucks.
And then you start going back to your mock drafts. This dude was going in a 7th round. What the hell y'all doing? You know, yeah.
Y'all cold stranged it. Y'all cold stranger. That's what the Patriots did. That's why McVay was laughing at us.
Now y'all guys did good during the 2-minute drill.
Yeah, but that
But
2 minute.
But man,
2 minute is different. You get 2 or 3 defenses in 2 minute, and that's all you get.
Yeah,
you know what you're getting. And I'm we'll talk about this when we get to the Saints.
but we're talking about
Shedeur, though.
we're talking about Shedeur though.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. You know, it's known, and I gave, and even though it's a division rival, I know it's just preseason, but I still gave a little tip to the cap and a little bit of the side grin when I saw the performance of Jacksonville.
Yeah, Dart did some work, man.
Struggle, man.
What? That was all right.
Jackson Dart.
I heard some people liking what he
yards, 1 touchdown versus the Bills.
Now he did show some athleticism. His ability to scramble. You might have to use that.
He's going to have to use it.
Jake's patting his back on this one.
You said what?
I said I'm patting my back on this one.
On what?
Because he liked Dart.
No, he didn't like Dart.
No, I did. What the fuck?
No, I thought he did like
No, I was all over Dart.
That's right. Yeah.
I was going to say, Will's trying to get me. I can't believe this guy. No way. He doesn't.
No, I just never know with you. It's always.
I purposely played with Ole Miss in college 25 because of Dart. Remember? We did that.
No, obviously I don't remember this.
Now the part that I was a little bit disappointed about, so we talk about rookies, but not quite our teams yet, is Will's guy up in Indy.
He sucks.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Travion Henderson?
No. Interesting.
Yeah, man. Henderson definitely plays in Indy, Dale.
Oh, I thought he said Will's guy in New England. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, he said Will's guy in Indy because AR5 Richardson. The play that got
okay.
The play he got hurt on. The play he got hurt on was his fault. Yeah. Everything that he missed. That's like day one stuff too.
Because my man, I was surprised they took him, but it looked like they might have got it right. Tyler Warren showed something.
Oh, Warren's nice. Yeah, Warren's nice.
He's not just a pass catching tight end. He's blocked well as well.
Yeah. It give me Kittle vibes.
Yeah.
Cousins.
He do like a little bit of everything.
Cousins.
Could he homecoming too?
Listen here. Could be. Could be, man. Hey, rookies. Everybody got all this, camera time, TV time. I'm gonna throw it out for the guy that you talked about QBs a little bit. Cam Ward. I mean, doesn't look crazy on paper, but I see why he's the number 1 pick. See why he's better heads on heels about these quarterbacks. But he's in Tennessee, so it's gonna be tough to see him during the season. But
what did you see this past game that you liked?
I just liked everything. The reasons for standing, like he's ready at this level. Now his team may not be ready at this level, but he's ready. I don't know what he could turn in terms of the division, but when we get to the division talk later, and we get to the questions that we're gonna ask, yeah, Cam Ward might come up a little.
He's gonna need to be a little more accurate though.
A little bit more, yeah. I mean, yeah, you get that. You know, all these quarterbacks, man, it's about that, and and that comes with time as well. You know?
Okay. All right. Well, anybody else got any rookies they want to highlight?
Travion Henderson scored in his first touch.
Okay.
That was fun to watch. Kick return, 100 yards.
Afton Chisholm was absolutely
Yeah.
tearing up the routes too.
Chisholm's nice. Chisholm's another little Edelman. We got another one.
Okay.
A little slot guy who just goes up and makes big plays.
All right.
I don't know who he's going to play for, but what'd you say, Coach?
For me, undrafted free agent, Trajan Holden. Dallas about to have to make some hard decisions. He's not going to clear waivers.
Gotcha.
At what position?
Wide receiver.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that's the kid that I was. Yeah, he can make some plays.
And I didn't know because he had some off the field issues. That's why he went undrafted.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he was
Where's
that
he
big though. Huh?
Where's he from?
Oregon.
How big is he? Like 6'?
He's 6'2", 210, 215.
Yeah.
I thought he was more of a smaller guy.
That's a full adult receiver right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, let's get to some injuries.
It sucks.
Rondell Moore got a significant knee injury, like the second play of the game or something like that. He's out for the season now, or like done. Sucks. Defensive end Matt Henningsen is out for the year with a torn Achilles. Landon Dickerson, the guard from the Eagles, dealing with MCL.
They dodged a bullet on that though. They thought it was going to be more significant than that.
Okay. So he's still going to miss some time though.
He's going to miss a big portion of the season.
Yeah. Alexander Madison out for the season with a neck injury.
That's gonna mess with his career. Also, Rondell Moore is gonna mess with his career too, because like all he got is side to side in speed. Like he's 5'7". Yeah, that's rough for him.
Yes. And Tajay Spears out for the rest of the preseason
with a high ankle sprain. Preseason. I thought it was season. I was like, what?
It's probably going to mess with the rest of his season. Honestly speaking, we've seen running backs return from high ankle sprains. They are not the same.
Thing is, though, I don't think he's their number one, so they don't got to rush him back.
No, he's just the quick scat back guy.
You know who's their number one?
Was it? I forgot who went there.
That former Cowboy, man.
Is it really?
Already better than Daniel Jones.
Well, they might rush him back then.
For the Dolphins running back, what was his role this year? Was he RB2?
He was gonna be some kind of power
for a spot. Yeah, he was just fighting for a spot.
Everyone else in that backfield is a scat. So like, they needed him to come in and.
Well, the reason why I asked because I got a little biased approach to it. They got a kid Ollie Gordon's there. Out of Oklahoma State.
Gordon might be playing.
He had a bad year last year. OSU, Oklahoma State was a bad team. The year before, he was first team All-American.
They just keep drafting running backs to that team. Like, it's crazy. So
I'm starting to see that Miami don't want to pay their running backs.
Because you can't pay running backs. It's team suicide.
So they're like, why not every year try to see if we can find a new and upcoming guy?
It's not hard to find them. Is why they keep doing it.
Right.
All you got to do is draft them. You actually just have to draft them. All you got to do.
You hear that, Dallas? You got to draft them.
Yeah. Y'all got blue though. Y'all got blue.
Because I'm freaking pissed that the Chargers got Hampton, and then they drafted Rocky Sanders too. Like, no, y'all screwing up fantasy football.
No, they're smart. They're smart because they knew Najee's an idiot. And look,
Rocky Sanders going to RIP now. It's gonna be no good.
Why?
Because he's like gonna be third or fourth on the depth chart.
Nah,
they already got a bunch of running backs now.
I mean, they got Omari and Hampton starting.
And they already got Najee Harris.
Harris is hurt though, so he gonna get some play.
All right. He ain't crazy hurt. We just need some time to chill out. He'll be all right.
Did he mess up his eye or something? What'd he do?
Nah, He might have severely burnt. He probably burnt one of his hands, something like that with the fireworks.
Y'all got one joke. Why does all these NFL players don't have a friend to hold fireworks for them? I don't understand it.
Oh no, and Will, you're right. It was something with his eye because he posted on Instagram like 2 days ago that he still couldn't open that eye.
Yeah, I think he burned his eye with a firework. You guys an idiot.
You're not supposed to put your face up to it. You're supposed to run away.
Did he like do the thing where you check what's wrong with this? Like,
yeah, more than likely.
Shot himself in the eye.
Okay.
Now
to get some news and rumors from around the league. Matthew Stafford still is not practicing, dealing with back issues.
Who's their backup again? We went over this.
Stetson. Jimmy.
Stetson Bennett.
It's him or Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah, I think it's Jimmy Polo, actually. Stetson was playing a lot of preseason, though.
Yeah.
Not good.
Shout out to Jimmy, who's going to be playing a lot this year, I think, because my man's getting epidural shots, bro. That's not light work at all. They don't even like giving those to the women having babies because it can do damage. The shot itself can hurt you.
Yeah, that's bad, bro.
It's not good. He's a tough guy, but tough taking epidural. If one of the toughest guys in sports is taking epidurals, he's in a lot of pain, yo.
You can't be doing epidurals to practice.
Practice.
We talk about practice.
Not a game.
Just get him some smelling salts. He'll be fine.
Team can't get him.
Exactly.
Player got to get him.
My man's icy hot.
Yeah, no, he's well past. If he's on an epidural, he is. We blew past icy hot months ago.
About to get on that.
All right, last resort. Then Will, Tiger Bomb.
Yeah, not gonna help you.
The Texans signed Jalen Mills after CJ Gardner-Johnson put on IR.
Oh my God, Dirty Rug! My God, Dirty Rug stay getting beat. Jalen Mills is a dirty rug.
Yeah.
So good luck with that.
Yeah, that Gardner Johnson injury. That's a tough one. I like that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dog.
What he hurt, Tori? What he tear?
I think it's ACL.
God damn. Did y'all see the one in was it Jacksonville? Somebody leg flopped. It was yuck.
ASAP.
Huh?
It's a good question. If Stafford is out for a significant amount of time, how long before they trade for Cousins?
Depends on where they're at in their division.
ASAP. If this is something they know is going to linger him, you go get him ASAP. Because one thing I'm going to tell you, and this might help Cousins a little bit, is that he's going to have to learn that playbook. He's not a guy that you could just trade for and then play that Sunday. You're going to mess Kirk Cousins up because it's probably going to be a 1 o'clock game.
So to get Cousins, you're gonna have to overpay or eat a lot of that terrible contract. It's gonna be a tough task. Why wouldn't you just go after Trey Lance? He looked good in the preseason one. Trey Lance is out there. It's McVay. If you're McVay,
he can trade for Cooper Rush.
Hey. All I'm saying is that I think that all DJ Uiagalelei needed to do was get in the NFL to be decent. He had a nice pass. He only threw one pass in that preseason game, and it went for like 61 yards. It was insane.
That sucks. Go get Trey Lance, man. The Rams. Go get Trey Lance.
Packers are should the Packers be having concerns? Jordan Love struggled in his debut, completing only 1 of 5 passes for 7 yards.
Nah, there were some drops too, though. Them receivers didn't bring their hands to the game, except for Golden.
They stuck him in wet cement before the game.
Except for who will?
Golden.
I'll say this. They should be concerned, but not for the reason that we may think. I think, dude, I kind of noticed a little bit last year, too. Dude think he already made it.
Who, Love?
Yeah.
Got some Caleb in him.
Got a little Caleb in them. They should be concerned of, we need you to refocus.
Yeah.
This is what, his third season as a starter?
Mm-hmm.
He balled out his rookie season. I mean, his first year as a starter. Second year, we always talk about the sophomore year. A little better, but people got tape on you then. They can adjust properly. We had the up and down moments. I just noticed that, from a focus standpoint, like he was not as dialed in as he should have been.
What's it here? I like that. And that's why I ain't going to sweat it, because we know his season, he can win more games than he loses. But we all know one thing. You can't do this when they start getting cold out, playoff time. You can't do this. Can't do that. So I see that as kind of like you said, that can be coaching. That can be the way that they're teaching them things over there in Green Bay while he's feeling himself. I mean, I came from the same tree that Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers came from. So I have the championships in my destiny one of these days. Yeah. So I agree with you, Coach. You need to relax, calm down. You're feeling yourself a little bit too much. But then again, it's Green Bay giving them a lot. At some point, he's going to have to do something with all this talent he got around him, including a new rookie receiver that just came in.
When he got him a number one, got him a back lined up behind him. They got a pretty decent defense. Got a pretty decent offensive line. Got to make it happen. And they paid.
I figured that Jordan Love maybe would have got a little humbled by the fact that he got injured last year and Malik Willis went in there and went undefeated in his absence. Hey, they might not need you, dude. It's time to step up. If Malik Willis is doing that, you best be scared.
All right. Let's talk Deshaun Watson.
Hello.
He posted a video on his IG of him running post, surgery, rehab, all this kind of stuff. Showed a couple of videos of him passing out at Cleveland Browns camp. I'm wondering if he can or will be activated in the middle of the season sometime when he's ready to be, play football.
Will he ever be ready again?
Or are they going to sit on him?
They got a dilemma.
He might like that.
They got a dilemma. Because you said, will he be ready to go for middle of the season to be activated from the pup list? But here's the thing that Cleveland runs a chance with. First of all, nobody's going to trade for that big-ass contract. But there's some times where we've seen some of the contracts now in the NFL where the team send and they eat a majority of the contract. And the other team kind of get you, for a little bit of nothing. If he comes back and he looks like he did last year, it might be a wrap.
Yeah, they looking good for bruh.
So if the Browns are 4-4 by week 8,
Shedeur starting.
would you look at bringing in Deshaun Watson to start?
Absolutely not. For what?
I go with the rookie. You're still within striking distance at that point.
Oh, I'm going the other direction. I'm going with the rookie because I don't want to be in striking distance anymore if we're 4-4. That team is not going to win anything. Tank. Go get some talent on your team. Stop trying to win games with Joe Flacco. What's wrong with y'all?
They're the proud city of Cleveland. They're a football town. You know better.
I hope
Browns ain't proud.
That has a great season or decent. Because the way this smells to me,
future Cowboys.
I can smell Jerry Jones being on Deshaun Watson's bandwagon if he becomes somewhat available. I'm not saying do a trade because we ain't know.
The captain, he likes the man jobs too. Bring him in.
The Browns are
I'm waiting for Coach to jump on this. I know he's waiting.
The Browns are gonna have to eat the salary at some point because, like you said, they got a dilemma. they got about 4 or 5 quarterbacks in the room, and we didn't even say him not one time until we just mentioned him. So, yeah, you give him an exhibition, meaning that he can come play for a few games this season if he's ready. Just kind of see what he has, because eventually somebody in the NFL may be a fool and want him. You know? And the value will be equal equity because he's not worth shit at all. I just smell it for Dallas because Jerry Jones is the type of dude that will go get him.
Let him go to Vegas. All the head jobs he wants.
Like when he went to go get Darren McFadden.
What circumstances would you say that Jared would trade for you?
Trade for him?
Trade for him?
If they say they're going to be just totally out of it this year, possibly top 5 draft pick.
That'd be wild. That'd be wild with a talent like, even though I don't think he's all that good, with a talent like Bazooka Joe already in the quarterback room, and then you also are paying Dak.
I'm going to go out on a limb. If it ends up like that, I don't say they trade for Deshaun. They'll just go ahead and say F it. And you're going to see your boy's going to declare for the draft.
Then they're going to trade up for Arch.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give you Dak. We'll give you
Dak and
CD.
Bird. They're not going to come out with CD.
Jerry and Shadur's firstborn. You can have him too. Here we go. Favorite time of the week.
All right. Let's review the AFC South. First off, no, we're just pushing through. we got enough graphics. We good.
Football will cover it tonight. Just let everybody know.
Let's rate the quarterbacks of the AFC South. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Get my stuff out of the way. First in the AFC South, by default, I got to go CJ Stroud. By default, I don't really want to put him there, but this is where we are. Number 2 is somebody that has aspirations just like him. And I'm going to put him at number 2 because I ain't scared.
T-Law?
Cam Ward, number 2.
What?
Cam Ward, number 2. Number 3, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence has the potential to go back to number 1, but he has to go back to that Trevor Lawrence that we've seen early flashes in his career. And number 4, whoever the Colts QB is, because apparently right now, Daniel Jones, they're saying it's not it. Anthony Richardson just got hurt. So we don't really know what the Colts got. So that's my list. That's how I feel.
All right. Anybody else?
Stroud, Trevor, AR, and Ward. We haven't seen Ward play anything.
I got the same thing as Will.
You're going against your whole C rating.
Yes.
No. Hey. But when you're playing, no. I knew y'all was gonna say that. And that's why I got jacked.
You knew, but it's true.
Because all these quarterbacks are C guys. That's why I said by default, CJ Stroud. If I look at the blender right now, all these quarterbacks play the same to me. The same. So Cam
except one you haven't actually seen play in an actual NFL game.
I mean, we're ranking from 1 to 4, so one of them got to be an A.
Should be the guy who's never played a game.
He's not an A. He's a B minus C. He's 2. That's 2.
All right, so now it's my turn.
Put it ghost of a quarterback up there too.
Number 1, Trevor Lawrence. Number 2, CJ Stroud. Number 3, whoever the hell the Colts threw out there, 4, Cam Ward.
Has CJ Stroud already peaked?
Yes.
This man got a question mark at 3.
I don't know who's the starting quarterback. Like, what am I supposed to do here?
Would you just rank the question mark, bro? Like,
I think. No, I mean it's the unknown. So I mean, like any of the 3. Why
unknown,
not?
as in lots.
There's no way I could put an unknown over somebody else. Like
it's unknown.
Yeah. They've at least played an NFL snap. Cam Ward, for what we already have seen, Yeah, I don't care. I'm still doing it. Leave me alone.
Stroud, T-Law, Daniel Jones,
Mike
and Ward.
Has no one said ever.
Jeez. He's finished fourth in probably every season of his career.
probably.
Wide receivers of the AFC South.
Oh, this is easy. Number one,
Brian Thomas Jr.
it should
Brian
be,
Thomas
but
Jr.
you
Brian
got to
Thomas
go
Jr.
with college.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Nico Collins 1, Brian Thomas Jr. 2. And I'll pick them, but I really don't care about the rest of the receivers on this. But actually, give me Downs. Give me Downs at 3.
Man, you tripping. What about Ridley?
Okay.
I think Ridley, there's something wrong with Ridley after that. When he came back, he's been okay, but he hasn't been great since he came back. He has been nowhere near what he was. He's just
Michael Pittman is the best wide receiver in Indianapolis.
Yeah, he's also dealing with back issues every year. He's supposed to be healthy this year.
You're right.
He's supposed to be healthy this year, but I like Downs.
Long in the tooth, man.
He shouldn't be. It's like he's
not that old. He's not that old,
20,
coach.
27, 28.
He's not that old, coach.
Give him the second contract, and he's got injuries. He looks long in the tooth.
He NFL old. He got NFL old.
27.
And he got bad quarterback play.
27 on the second contract, and to be clear, all of it with a very bad Colts team. Yeah, I get how you can call him old. Like it weighs on you being that bad that long.
I agree with Will's top 2. I'm going to go Calvin Ridley at 3, and at 4, I'm just throwing a wild card out there because I want to be fun tonight. Alec Pierce.
I like Pierce. Downs is definitely a better receiver than him, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pierce is just real downfield. I like it.
Top 4, right?
Wait, hold on, coach. Hold on. Who's the last one there? Go, Jake.
Alec Pierce.
He was a white guy. He did name a white guy.
Go ahead, coach.
For me, I got a healthy Nico Collins, Brian Thomas Jr. I'll still give him his respect, and Michael Pittman Jr. I got a dark horse at number 4.
Okay.
Might be a tie. Can I have a tie?
Cheating. Let him go, though.
4A and 4B.
Christian Kirk with the Titans.
Wow.
Or Tyler Lockett with the Titans. I mean, yeah.
Christian worked with the Texans.
Texans, yeah.
And who else?
Tyler Lockett.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I got
man. Tyler Lockett at number 4 for me. That's a good name. I'm putting the OG on the list of these whack ass receivers in the South. Number 3, I'm not even gonna name any of the coaches that I've heard mentioned. I'm gonna go on a wild card limb. I'm gonna say Adonai Mitchell at number 3.
He looks good right now. He looks good. Look, he was open all year last year. He just couldn't catch anything. It was crazy.
Number 2, I'm gonna go Nico Collins, and I'm only doing that because he's coming off the injury. I want to see him rock again. I know he's gonna do what he do, but I'm gonna give number 1 what number 1s do. The guy that not only in fantasy showed eyes, but when you actually watch the games and you see it, Brian Thomas Jr., number 1 receiver coming in this year. I don't know how Trevor's gonna fare this year. I don't know how this team's gonna. His stats that he got last year. Let's see if he can get them this year.
By week 8, Brian Thomas Jr. is going to be the best receiver in this division.
So I'm going to say Brian Thomas Jr. best receiver in the AFC South. Pending Trevor Lawrence's play.
Bus for Sunshine.
Bus for Nuss.
Oh, well. It's tough in these streets.
I love it. All right. I'm gonna go Nico Collins. Brian
What happened to cutting me off saying Brian Thomas 40 times?
Brian Thomas Jr. second. Calvin Ridley 3. Harrison is I'm sorry, Michael Pittman. I'm sorry. Harrison. Michael Pittman.
I'm like, you got another kid in the league?
If it's that guy, he should be one probably. Like,
all right. What's the finish here?
Texans won.
How long? Let me get you. Texans won.
Yeah, Texans won. Jags 2.
Jags 2. Colts 3.
Titans 3. Colts is a bad team, y'all.
Okay.
They got like, don't get me wrong, they got some weapons, but they just have no one trustworthy at quarterback. They have a running back. I don't know how the line's holding up this year, and their defense has to be improved. It was garbage last year.
So I'm going Colts 3, Titans 4.
Y'all ready for this?
Everybody agree on 1 and 2?
I don't agree on 1 and 2.
I like that. No, hold on. Wait, I'm next. Hold on. Let me go to it. I got number 1, Jags, revenge year. Number 2, Titans. I think they make a big turnaround with new faces, new everything. I'm going 3, Texans, because they're always injured. They never stay healthy. And 4, the Colts just suck.
This was crazy. All right.
Hey, as long as he picks like this during the picks in the season, I'm cool with it.
Number 1, the Titans, baby. That's right. I'm playing. Titans ain't number 1. But they're gonna be better than we think they are. Number 1, if I had to name, this like I said, this is one of the wackest divisions in football. So by default, I'll go Houston because they're just the pick. Houston's just the pick. Number 2, I will go Jags, Titans, Colts.
That's consensus, right? Except for Jake with his crazy stuff.
For me, I got the Titans. I'm sorry, the Texans. The Texans, the Titans, the Jags, and the Colts.
Okay. What's your 3-2?
Texans, Jags, Titans, Colts.
Okay.
Got everybody down.
I've got Texans, Jags, Colts, Titans. That's what I'm doing.
Gotcha. We're gonna revisit this going into the playoffs.
Yes, absolutely. Love it. I love it. All right. Let's get to the NFC South.
I'm out.
Maybe the only division worse.
I'm out.
First, let's rank the quarterbacks of the NFC South.
Do we have
I
to?
will go first here since it's my division. Going first. I will go.
Good luck. Baker.
I will go Baker first. Honestly speaking, Kirk Cousins 2, Michael Penix 3, Bryce Young 4.
You picking a guy who's not starting?
Yes.
Damn, that's bad.
Yes, you damn right.
I don't think that's a first for this bit. The first time we've ever doing this, that a quarterback got picked who was not starting, and that another starting quarterback within that division didn't make the top 4.
Damn right, he ain't making it.
Yeah, it's wild.
Rank number 4, number 3. You see that? That's how you
We're all gonna agree that there's no Saints QBs in this top 4, correct?
Can we do that with the teams too?
I'm gonna be wild with this. I agree with Dale. I'm doing the same list.
I'm gonna go first. First quarterback in the division, Baker Mayfield. Shout out to Baker. Number 2, I'm gonna go Bryce. Number 3, Kirk Cousins, and number 4, Michael Penix Jr. See what I did there?
Yeah. I'm only gonna pick. Go ahead.
I got Baker first. I got Penix second. Kirk third. Bryce Young 40.
This is a great bit. I love it.
I mean, it's accurate, bro. What
Go ahead, Will. What you got?
Dale started it.
Well, I mean, by this metric, it's Baker, Cousins, Bryce, Penix.
Okay. Cool. I'm fine with that.
You should be ashamed of yourself for not having a quarterback register on this list. That's pathetic.
My question is,
No.
Do any of the Saints QBs end up in positions 5 through 8 if we name the top 8 quarterbacks? And it's
They might not, bro. They really might not.
No, wait. I guarantee
the Bucks.
No, do not mention Trask. No one cares.
I guarantee one of them will, because Will says Kyle Trask isn't even top 8. So one of them's got to.
The only argument you have is Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
I'm paying Andy
That's the
Dalton
only argument.
Andy Dalton before any of those Saints QBs.
The old red rifle.
So, let's go to wide receiver.
This is fun.
Let's go.
Better not.
Evans.
Okay.
London. Olave.
The next two are your team. Like,
yes. Olave Sheed. Yes. You're absolutely right.
I've got Mike Evans, Drake London, Chris Olave, Emeka Ibuka.
I just wanted everyone to sit with it. Okay. Evans, London. Actually, you know what? This season? I'll give it to Evans. Evans, London. Yeah. I'm going to go Shaheed Olave.
I got Evans, London, Shaheed, Godwin.
Okay.
I do like. I mean, he's a rookie. We haven't seen really anything. But I do think by week 4, Emeka will be like number 2 on this list.
I like it.
He's gonna be wide open all the time. Why?
I don't think he get much playing time this season.
Why wouldn't he? The other two, one guy is 1,000. The other guy's always hurt.
Yeah, Chris Godwin's is a piece of glass. He'll be fractured.
And they have 2 other young guys that like Ibuka already looks better than in camp. He's gonna be wide receiver number 2 by week 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Mike's list. Evans, Olave, London, Godwin.
All right.
And
Godwin off his like 2nd or 3rd awful leg injury.
That's the crazy thing about it, because he'll still outperform most of the receivers in this division. And then if I had to replace Godwin, if his career's over, after this year, maybe I'll go to rookie from the Panthers, man. I wonder what McMillan's gonna do.
We'll see what Tet's about. I'm fascinated. He's big for nothing. He's
gonna help out the quarterback a lot.
Yeah, or he's gonna be Kelvin Benjamin and not help out anyone.
That could end up being a nice wide receiver.
But I think he'll be better than him.
Because Thielen's going to be on his way out, and I think they've got somebody else. So it'll be
they got Ted, the raccoon eater.
It'll be Ted, Leggett, and I think they have someone else while they're there.
That boy's country.
Oh, you see?
Hey, y'all see him hit that 3-piece in the soda during the game?
Yep,
that shit was nice.
I've seen that. He looked like a raccoon.
I want Leggett to go to the Hall of Fame because that's the best speech we'll ever hear.
Yep. All right, let's rank the teams. To finish, I'm going Tampa, Atlanta, and Carolina and New Orleans tied for last.
Couldn't do it. He couldn't bring himself to do it. I'm going Tampa, Atlanta,
still last.
Panthers, and Saints dead last.
still last.
Yeah, but you couldn't put them by themselves where they belong.
It's just a bad division, and we're bound to have just a little bit of a shakeup, except for one and last. So I'm going to go Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, Saints.
Oh man,
There's so little experience at quarterback in this division. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. I am going to go.
Baker's like a granddad at quarterback compared to these guys.
Last year we jumped on the Falcons. But then if I jump off from this year, then
I think the Falcons are going to be better than. I think they're going to be closer to what we thought they were going to be last year.
I'll go Falcons at number 1. I'll go number 2. I'll go Buccaneers. I mean, like I said, this is all by default, honestly. Number 3, I'm gonna go Saints at 3, Panthers at 4. And I've always been like this. I just joke with the homies. I kind of give the Saints confidence before the season closes, somewhat. You know, maybe that's
because they have nothing at quarterback.
What? But I'm gonna say they're 3rd. I'm going to say throughout their QB struggles, they start Rattler and just let it go. If you got it tank, then tank. But, leave Tyler Sherrill on the bench. Start Rattler.
Okay.
How's it spelt that way and it comes out Shuck? I'm sorry.
Because everything about him sucks. That's how.
God, I've got no answer about any of that. Coach, you got yours?
Oh, yeah. I got the same thing as you. Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints.
All right.
Brown paper
Where's
bag.
the NFC South?
Brown paper bag.
Let's get a Cowboys update sponsored by OT Star Talk. Coach.
Bum, 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 bum.
So, got a couple of injury updates. Nothing big, but something to keep your eye on. My guy Blues dealing with a heel injury. Miles Sanders dealing with a knee injury.
Of course he is.
So both of them, they didn't play in the preseason opener. Obviously, Rob Jones is gone for the year. They brought back La'el Collins, and as expected, Diggs and the rookie Ravel Jr. They're saying that they are not expected to begin. They're expected to begin the season on injury reserve. I will probably say the guy that I was really looking forward to see how he did in preseason, the second-year tight end from Minnesota, Span Ford. He's been dealing with a high ankle sprain. I thought he was gonna push Fergie for playing time, but now Fergie got his contract. He is tight end 1. Some of the rumors that are circulating, the obvious one, Michael's still holding out. Well, I'm sorry, holding in. But a lot of people said, was it Wednesday or Thursday? He and Jerry both were not at practice for about 4 hours.
Of course they wasn't. They over here playing golf. Let's make the media happy by signing this man, and then he starts his new podcast. Listen here, this is what he's gonna see in Dallas. This is what we're gonna see.
The backup QB. The backup QB. Joe started out shaky, but he settled down towards during the ending of the game and stuff like that. So he did settle down and he showed some good stuff. If he can develop some touch, that arm is amazing, man.
Everything is a fastball. He's a closer. Everything is a fastball. He's got to get some touch on them passes.
I got some worries about the offensive line. Guyton is going to miss some time. The rookie's been playing well. BB's doing like I thought he would do. So the middle of the line's good, but the most important parts, the tackle positions, I got question marks. On the defensive side of the ball, they haven't solidified who's going to be opposite of Michael. Everybody's getting some run. The rookie showed some flash the other night, but at the same time, he struggled with some stuff, and then he was struggling against guys that's going to be working at Home Depot in a couple of weeks. So once they got their hands on him, so I love his being though. Now the other part about it is there's been a lot of rumblings because the cornerback play was so bad Saturday night. A lot of people are rumbling. They need to go get Gilly, man.
Listen here, Dallas has never had to me, it will always be the worst position in football for us. It's those fucking corners, man. I swear.
Been a long time since Newman. A long time since Dion. Yeah.
Long time.
Now they're talking about with the the emergence and the consistency in practice and the flash of the game of Trajan Holden, that my man, what's my guy, the wide receiver too. I'm drawing a blank on his name now. Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert. He might be a trade candidate. I think he led the team in touchdowns last year, if I'm mistaken.
Yes, Tolbert did. Dallas got it.
Also, there's rumblings that they're about done with Mozzie Smith. You may see him not make the 53-man roster. Do not ever draft anybody from Michigan again. That high. And the last thing, my man Dak. He was quoted as selling, is it Phil Kroenke, the owner of the Rams? Hopefully it was tongue-in-cheek. But telling him, I'll see you in the NFC Championship game. No, sir. Stop talking. Just do it.
As Mike said, Pit Mike calm it up. 30 years of counting. Yes, you're absolutely right. This, I think, marks 30. I think this year marks 30.
Yeah.
Mike, we're winning this year. 30? That's it. That's it, baby. I'm just playing.
Who saw that coming?
I just want to get ready when we do win the Super Bowl. You know, that's my win Super Bowl face. But we ain't going to win the Super Bowl this year, dog. It's going to be 30 and counting, man.
And also it looks like no matter who the coach is, and it's always been the problem of a Cowboys team, they've had, to be honest, you can say what you want to say, they've had talent at least the last 15, 20 years to make some noise in the playoffs. They've had the talent. Very, very undisciplined team, and it continued again Saturday night. But it goes back to the team knows who makes calls. It's not the coach. But I digress.
Get your limited
Right.
Cowboys circus jerseys. We out.
Okay. That's your Cowboys update. When's the next OT Star Talk, Coach?
I plan to do one tomorrow night.
There we go. Check it out. Now let's move on to the Patriots update. This is sponsored by Two Bums Without a Podcast of the Patriots.
Two bums.
Take it away.
No. As we expected, Travion Henderson looked special from the first touch. He got the ball. Drake May doing his thing, looking good. Most of what's happening with our team, I'm more ready for the season than anything at this point. Everybody looked good, man. I didn't see any glaring hole. That man. So the whole time, me and Jake have been talking about Travion Henderson and Kyle Williams, but like our first pick is a dog. Will Campbell. I saw a couple plays in this preseason game where, like, when the play was ending, and he wasn't anywhere near the line because he was burying a man somewhere else, like just bouncing him out the club, man. Shout out to LSU for giving us one. We'll take it.
There we go.
This has to be here. This has to be like the illest, like, for everybody, for their sake, and our sake too, the NFL. Patriots were the money makers at one point. They're good this year. The money gonna be right back in New England. So,
right back. We're gonna be fine, man. We're doing good. We got a really good team. They're just really young, is all.
Sorry, I was getting my KFC. Yeah, everything Will said. Will Campbell is unbelievable. Like Will said, the play's over. He's finishing his block. That's what they told him to do. When it play over or not, finish your block. He pancakes. I saw 3 pancakes.
Yeah, aggressive ones too.
Awesome. They tried to get the ball to Kyle Williams, but I think they were trying to force it a little bit. Will, I think you probably saw that too.
Yeah, they really wanted to see, and they just kept putting him in situations where, like, yeah, I mean, there was one he could have caught, but it was underthrown. So, you know.
And I know this is going to sound dumb. This is a very Jake-ish thing. We probably have the best special teams in the league. We've kept the same special teams coordinator. The kickoff's great, and the kickoff return team looks great. Punter's coughing, kicking perfectly. We just got to see what our kicker ends up doing. The special teams is doing it outstanding. Both Gibson and Henderson had long returns. And also with Jalen Polk being injured, Javon Baker probably just made the roster because he's not going to be on the starting right away. What are you doing?
Free booty. He's being weird.
But anyway, yeah, that's all I got for Patriot stuff.
Okay.
So the opportunity for Booty if he's any good. We'll see.
Oh. 3-14.
Oh, that's gotta be Unk. He's still that's what his team went the year that he said they were gonna go 14-3.
All right. And let's get a Saints update. This is sponsored by the Beer Run, which you can catch shortly after this podcast. Tune in. Rattler showed some improved decision making and mobility.
Another 3-14 team.
And Shuck displayed big play potential. You don't have a clear picture on what they're going to do with this quarterback battle. You know, who knows which way they're going to end up running with this. The defense, I thought, was okay during the special team. I'm sorry, during the game versus the Chargers. Offense left a lot to be desired, mainly the running game, which was non-existent. And if we're going to do anything on offense, we're going to need a running game, and we gotta get that running game together. So hopefully we can figure that out. Of course, Alvin Kamara did not play during the preseason. I do not want to see him during the preseason at all because he is going to be the guy for us. So we definitely need them. Trevor Penning was a bright spot on the offensive line for the New Orleans Saints. This has been the question mark on the offensive line, even though we got a rookie at left tackle and a second-year guy moving to right tackle. It was still the question about our former first-round pick, who could have been a bust, but he may not be a bust now because it looks like he found a pretty good place at left guard. Hopefully this shows up during the regular season and he will look good there. What else do I want to say? Yeah, check out Beer Run coming to you next. How about that?
Beer Run.
All right.
Out the Beer
So,
Run.
all right, that'll wrap up the show for today. Shout out to all you great people for chiming in. Let's go around the room, get some final thoughts and shout outs. Let's start off with you too.
So before we leave on tonight, I know that we follow, heavy football, from NFL to college football. We all go down. I know our football
Yeah,
smarts
but
goes
something else is
deeper
football,
than this D1 football. You know, this D2, D3, obviously. There's guys that also play football for a living that may not get to the next level. As Dale would say, I'm not drafting nobody from Sam Houston Community College. You know what I'm saying? That's just not something I'm doing. But I want to give a shout out to Tom Sillo of Williamsport, Pennsylvania. He'll be playing Division III football at Lyman Cumming College in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The illest thing is this guy is 58 years old. He graduated in 1984. Didn't go to college because at that time college wasn't for him. Now in 2025, he's gonna enroll in school, hopefully get a degree in criminal justice, and he's gonna play football at the age of 58. So shout out to that man. I actually followed him on Instagram today, and in star fashion, he followed me. So I hope that you're watching this, Tom, because I just shouted you out on this cast, and I got the news before Stephen A. Smith or any of those bots take our news away and have it on the Sunday Countdown show. You heard it here first on SCW. You heard me? Yes, sir.
Oh, yes. What's up?
All right, Jake.
Shout out to the Colonel because this chicken is hitting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I was hungry. I'm sorry.
Seasoned chicken, Jake?
Great show. Oh, man, it's amazing.
KFC. That'd be
great show tonight, fellas.
Football
season. I can't even talk. I'm eating. I'm sorry.
Hey, Will, a cheese factory exploded in France. There was debris everywhere. You know, Mike, good for a dad joke. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to you, fellas. Great show. Dale, what's the homework for tomorrow? What we thinking?
KFC.
No, that's next week.
Next week's KFC because the 18th, you know, is coming out.
Yes,
sir.
Out.
Oh, the wedges is back.
Skittle.
Yep.
The wedges is
Freeze-dried
back.
Skittle.
And the hot spicy wings.
You said pre-draft Skittles?
Freeze-dried Skittles.
Oh, I've had those. Yeah, I can bring those through.
Mm-hmm.
I got some in my fridge right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
They're delicious.
What?
The freeze-dried Skittles.
Good.
Because if you leave the freeze drieds out and it's humid, they get soggy and they're awful.
Didn't know.
I'm gonna just stick to regular Skittles, man. I've been hearing a lot about those freeze things over the last few years, but I've never became a fan.
Way to be a square.
It's like the texture of a cheese doodle, but it's candy.
Shit, listen here. Hot humidity like that. Dale got his hands all sweaty, all on his hands. The color texture's all in his hands. He
about to wipe freeze dry all over his baldy before the next show.
All right.
Coach, smacking on the mic.
He about to glaze himself and put on the black socks.
Come back tomorrow for the chop up, and we will tell you all about it, sir.
Shout out to you fellas as always, man. A lot of fun tonight. We're getting closer and closer to our Saturdays, or actually Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays being taken up by the Gridiron Gladiators. Definitely looking forward to it. Shout out to Mike, Brandon, Bobby, Jalissa, Wizzo, and Unc. Appreciate the support, man. One last thing. Cool. You may not see it till later on. Shout out to one of my oldest friends, my brother Omar Harris, man. We go way back to I was in 8th grade. He was in 6th grade. We did a lot of debauchery together, but shout out to him. He's a family man now. He lives in Kenya, and he's back on the stateside until the end of the month. As always, every time he's in the U.S., he come and look up his brother, man. Appreciate the love, man.
Oh, it's about to turn up. You heard
it. Yeah. Coach about to let his hair down.
No. Damn. Shout out to you. Before the season's over, I'm going to rub on your bald head. So
he is not a chia pet. Leave that man alone. Not a troll either.
Just add water.
Yeah.
All right.
Sox trying to come
we'll
back.
see y'all tomorrow for the chop up. Be sure you come by and check all these stories out on STWFsports.com.
Wait.
Sammy Sosa.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.